We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Washington Nationals and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Shohei Ohtani is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-1 to the National shortstop.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And the next to bat, the speedy Adam Eaton. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. On the year, Eaton is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Here now is Juan Soto. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. The average right at 280 coming in. 5 homers and 15 RBIs. Now the 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 2-0.
That's Wall Street.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
3 balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Eaton, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Looked like he might have got squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
So striding in, Howie Kendrick, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
The 0-1 delivery.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
The 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Here's Starlin Castro. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
From the stretch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
This is popped up. Pujols in foul ground, and no one will track it down. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Nationals are out in front here, 1-0. Max Scherzer is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down. Limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Into the box now, Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Angels shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here he comes again, 1-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Popped up. Kendrick is under it. 1 down.
Batting second, the second baseman, David Fletcher.
Digging in, David Fletcher. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
1-1. Misses for the second ball.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 2-1 home. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
The third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Scherzer's ready and delivers.
Here we go. Yeah. 0-1's the count.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
2 out, nobody on. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
And it's fouled away. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
3-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
In the air now, out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Angels are gone in order. They're down 1-0. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4-for-5 effort.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Now the 2-0 home. bouncer to the left side, but that finds its way through for a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's got himself a leadoff double to begin the second. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as you see on the graphic there, that total's good for third place on the Nationals ball club. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The 0-1 pitch.
Look out, 1-1.
And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Hit hard to the right, but foul.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Now another 1-2. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. A runner at second, nobody out. And this is swung on and missed by Zimmerman as he set down on strikes for the first out of the inning. Victor Robles digging in now, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1.
Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One out and a runner on second base. And he fouls this one off. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving Chase his good one. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Yan Gomes.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Yan Gomes. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Hermosillo will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Nationals leave 1, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Here's Justin Upton now, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so.
Left fielder, Justin Upton.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope, that's inside.
Upton, or simply J-Up. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Going back is the left fielder, and this one is gone. A home run. Justin Upton with the solo home run. Number 10 for him on the year, as the Angels are back even now at 1 run apiece.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Here's Tommy La Stella now.
The designated hitter.
As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Past battles with Scherzer. He's got 4 hits and 10 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Two and 0 now. No outs, nobody on. Here's a swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Ball 4.
Ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Now at the plate, Brian Goodwin. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
A runner at first with no outs here. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Scherzer against the sign. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
Fouled off. The 1-2. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Turner gloves it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a liner. And it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the third. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Adam Eaton digging in next. Strike taken. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Runner at third here, nobody out. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. The next 0-2. Seared down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Here it comes, 0-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Ready on 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
We got full count.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at bat coming up. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and they'll only be able to get the out at first here as the run is in to score from third.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Stepping into the box, Juan Soto. Base is empty in front of him with one away following the RBI ground out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bases are empty, one man out. On a good curveball. Came back to catch the strike zone there, and it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
I got the count 1-2.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now the pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. The bouncer to the left side, fielded by Rendon. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Striding in once again, Howie Kendrick. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Kendrick, a native Floridian. He was taken in the 10th round during the 2002 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
The designated hitter,
Stepping in, Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 4th home run for him on the season as the Nationals move in front now 4-1.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
now batting, third baseman.
Into the box as Drupal Cabrera. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The 1-0. And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now a 4-1 Washington lead. Here's Albert now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Kendrick. Fielded cleanly. On to first with it is Kendrick, and it's in plenty of time for the first out.
Batting 9, the right fielder, Michael Hermosillo.
At the plate, Michael Hermosillo. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's good.
The 1-0.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Well, after being late on a fastball there, it looked like they did him a favor.
Yeah, Matt, that's surprising right there. I don't understand that pitch sequence. He blew the fastball right by him, sped up his bat with the off speed, and got hurt.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Four to 1's our score here in inning number 3. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. The 2-0.
Ball.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
He loses him on ball 4.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, David.
Coming to the plate now, David Fletcher, and their runners at the corners now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. That's inside. 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Out of play.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Fouled away. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Angels strand a couple, And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Nats offense with Washington's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in, Ryan Zimmerman looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First delivery to him on the way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. So 1-1.
Nope.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Line towards center field. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
1 ball, no strikes the count. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Ground ball left side. Rendon is there. 1 there. On to Pujols at first, and it's a double play.
Now batting, the catcher, Jan Gomes.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Yan Gomes. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
2 balls and a strike to count. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Nationals go quietly as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Upton. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Now here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now Now batting, the designated hitter, Tommy LaStella.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Tommy LaStella to bat next. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0. Ball 2 now.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Robles is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, the center fielder, Brian Goodwin.
Ready now, Brian Goodwin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail it 4-1. Dylan Bundy will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 37, Dylan Bundy.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Ready once again, Trey Turner. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. The pitch. Chased a bad one there. 1-1. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as you see there, his total places him second on the Nationals in that category. In now is Adam Eaton, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Simmons to Pujols, and they get them both. Juan Soto to the plate now. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. High and deep to center field.
Ranging back is Goodwin.
On the warning track, he makes the catch. Nothing doing for Washington, but they lead it 4-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
For the Angels,
Thank you, Heidi.
the catcher, Jason Castro.
Here's the first pitch to him. Jason Castro is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch-out, 1 away.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Into the box now, Albert Pujols, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, the right fielder, Michael Hermosillo.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Hermosillo. Scherzer looks in. First pitch on its way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Oh, and he hung him a curveball there, and he's going to live to regret it as this ball is going to wind up well over the wall in left field. A long home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and the Angels are right back in it. It's now a 4-2 score.
He was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Taken there by Cabrera. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Angels draw a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's the Nationals 4 and the Angels 2. Now batting, Howie Kendrick. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Howie Kendrick.
Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Two and one.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Two balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Starling Castro.
Starlin Castro will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now as Dribble Cabrera as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Count now a ball and a strike.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Now the 1-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. There's one. Throw on to Pujols. They get them both, and they end the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Nationals lead it 4-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Striding into the box, David Fletcher. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Robles is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Number 6, Anthony.
So striding forward now, Anthony Rendon. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Here comes the first pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. Robles waits on it. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 8,
Justin Upton the next to hit. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch on its way to Upton. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Angels are gone in order. They trail it here 4-2. Now at the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Ryan Zimmerman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. So far this season, Zimmerman is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose.
The 1-1 home.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So now to the plate, Victor Robles. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, the catcher, Yan Gomes.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And now a pitch on the way. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Nationals gone in order, but they still lead this one 4-2. Stepping up now, Tommy La Stella.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. La Stella is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. Here's Scherzer now 1-1. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Called strike 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
At the plate now, Jason Castro, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. No hits to this point. This is on the ground over to first. Zimmerman has it to second for 1. Relay to Zimmerman, the double play to end the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Nationals 4 and the Angels 2. Ready to begin the 8th. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Trey Turner. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
Takes this the other way to right. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Standing in now, Adam Eaton. Swing and a liner. But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Now batting.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. In now for Washington, Juan Soto. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. He's set, and the pitch. A pitch out. The throw. And boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base. So he swipes second despite the pitch out.
Yeah, it seemed like everyone in the building knew he was going to be running there, right? Didn't make a difference, though. He got a great jump and absolutely burned it down to second to get in safely.
Now the 1-0. Pickoff move to second, and he'll dive back in safely. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it, and a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Now batting. second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Howie Kendrick, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
No.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
The 1-0. Takes this the other way to right, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit, and this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Up next for the Nationals.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
So here's Starlin Castro. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Noah Ramirez enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. At the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 delivery.
Hey! I got a ball, 1 strike. Inside, ball 2.
Two men are on with 2 men out. Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
One 1-0 pitch coming. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Two balls and two strikes, the count to Ryan Zimmerman.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Victor Robles would be next. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Oh, and it misses, ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
Ready for another chance? Victor Robles. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. There's a ball low. He misses with the changeup.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Fouled off. Two out, bases loaded. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. And he lays off it to even the count, 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at bat.
The 2-2 fouled away. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here, 3-2 with 2 away. Yan Gomes would be next. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And that misses, ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Now batting, catcher.
Now at the plate, Yan Gomes. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch on its way. In there, no balls and a strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
The 0-1 delivery. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Looking to leave him loaded. And this one gets away. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. 3 runs already home here. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
The batter, number 7.
Ryan Buchter enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Now pitching for the Angels, number 46, Ryan Buchter.
Trey Turner will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. From the stretch. In there, strike 1.
0-1.
Now the 0-1. Pops this one up. Pujols over to his left, and the inning is over. So 4 score in the inning, but it could have been much, much worse as they wind up leaving the bases loaded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Nationals 8 and the Angels 2. So digging in now, Albert Pujols. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Here we go. Nope.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. 1-2 now. Now the pitch. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And Albert swings and misses as he's set down for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box, Michael Hermosillo. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Well, he's had a good game at the plate so far, 2 for 2, but I don't think you want to work around him if you're on the mound. Pitch him smart, but you certainly don't want to give him too much credit.
The count now at 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
with how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
To the plate now, Andrelton Simmons. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. And this will bang up against the wall.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Second baseman, David Fletcher.
So now to the plate, David Fletcher. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0.
Hey! 1-1.
2 out here and a runner at second. And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning, the next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
At the plate now, Anthony Rendon. As he'll take a look at ball one. A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled off. The 1-1 home.
That's ball 2.
You know, I think his mechanics are starting to betray him a little bit. He's really lost the strike zone, and when that's the case, something is usually off at his delivery.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Robles is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1 in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits. 9th inning coming up. It's the Nationals 8 and the Angels 3. Digging in now, Adam Eaton. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Rendon bare hands it. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Stepping up to the plate, Juan Soto. He was a ground out victim last time up. From the stretch. Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. A ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Here's Howie Kendrick. He swings and sends a bullet to right field, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day 1 of his season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Starlin Castro is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. (2-0) to the Nationals DH in this one.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
The 2-1. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. Kendrick isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate. And it's now a 6-run lead.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Standing in now, Asdrubal Cabrera. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. Giving chase is Goodwin. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Up next for Washington, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Stepping in now, Ryan Zimmerman. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Justin Anderson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box, Victor Robles, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
But he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Washington leads this one 10-3. Daniel Hudson will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Justin Upton, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Very high, 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
At the plate, Tommy La Stella, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. One and 1 to Tommy La Stella.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose.
2-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
One out, nobody on. Three and 1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The 3-2 pitch. There's ball 4.
Now batting, center fielder, Brian.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
On the corner away, a ball and a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. Runner at first here, one man out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Into the box now, Jason Castro. Ripped on the ground to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw on to first is in time, and the Angels are now down to their final out.
Well, if you're going to bobble the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Albert Pujols. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Second and third, 2 away. Two balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And it's fouled away. Angels down to their last strike. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And this misses, and Hudson goes to a full count now. It's 3-2. Michael Hermosillo would be next. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
10-3 at the end of this contest. The Washington Nationals led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Max Scherzer earned his 5th win of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Shohei Ohtani was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for the ballgame tonight. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 10 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Angels, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please